All right, welcome to the Power Half Hour, everyone. Today we have our very own Mr. Pham, who's become a top producer in our organization and with EXP. And this year he's going for some big goals. Man, I can't wait to chat with you. Without further ado, Mr. Pham, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, John. And so I've been watching your Power Half Hour for almost 2 years now. So I really appreciate the opportunity to be on here to speak, and we appreciate everyone, joining in, taking, time out of your day to watch.
I think it was overdue. I think you were ready for a year ago, but man, tell us how you started, in real estate. It hasn't been that long, right? 2 years?
So this is my third year as a full-time agent. So for me, getting in started to real estate, I consider myself like a ninja agent in the beginning, right? So I had a full-time sales job and I got my license. I was doing it part-time, but I never really told anybody that I was a realtor, just, close friends and family. It was just something that initially I got my license because, so my parents, they bought a property and then I helped them with that property. So I kind of learned everything on my own. It was very slow paced, right? So that's kind of how I got started. I was averaging, as a ninja agent, maybe, 3 to 4 deals part-time, but I was okay with that at the time, right? Because I was like, what, I have, full-time income. I didn't have to worry about anything. So for me, because I took that route, I learned everything, on my own. It was very slow, right? There was no, Instagram wasn't, available back then. So you couldn't market yourself online for social media. So things are different now, right? And I was part-time. I knew I wanted to go into full-time, make the transition. All right. So, I was presented with the opportunity at EXP Realty, right? So a family friend, Sarah Kwan, she approached me and, explained to me about EXP Realty. And for me, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm good. Like for now, like, what? I'll consider it. And it took me 9 months for me to actually make the switch. And then from there, everything just kind of, skyrocketed in a sense.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. You actually heard about it, and then she kept on following up until you joined, but it took 9 months.
It took 9 months. So it wasn't like, okay, EXP, I'm going to join right away. It was like, I was with another brokerage. It was my only brokerage, and I was comfortable, right? And then when I, made the decision to go all in real estate, EXP was the perfect fit, right?
Absolutely. Now, if you were to start over again, would you recommend your 2 years ago, your younger self, to go full time right away, or would you say this route was good for you?
So everybody has their own journey, right? But now knowing what I went through, I would definitely go full time from the start.
That's good advice, I think, for anybody who's thinking about it right now. Part-time is okay, but if you really want to do it, you got to jump both feet in, into it, right into the fire. So you were doing about 3 to 4 transactions on your own at your previous brokerage. And once you came, obviously you met a lot of top producers. You were exposed to a lot more training and coaching. How has that improved your business?
Yeah, so I was doing 3 to 4 deals, and when I moved over to EXP, so I met you, John, right? So I mean, I'm in a position where I get to learn from like yourself, a self-made millionaire, every week, and I get to be around you and learn from you. So that itself was invaluable. That was priceless, right? And that really helped. Kind of kickstart everything, but definitely being around the right people, the collaboration, like everybody is so willing and helpful, that's a game changer.
It's a huge game changer. And, just to note on that, follow up to that is, if you want to become more, if you want to do more, and if you want to have more, you got to hang out with people who are doing more than you, right? You're the average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. So, do an audit of your friends right now. If they're doing less than you might want to get some new friends. Obviously, you don't want to cut them off, right?
Right.
But stretch yourself. And that's exactly what Van did. And proximity is power, which puts you in a certain position right now. And you are then mentoring other agents as well, which is awesome to see.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I love it. So you know what? You want to be around people who are doing more, but you can have other people who are not doing more, but if they have that hunger, if they have that drive, that energy, that's going to also get you going as well, right? And that's what gets me going.
Absolutely. Yeah. The energy that you surround yourself with, either people who are doing more than you or people who are willing, hungry, and coachable, who are doing less, but have that drive. You want to hang out with those people as well.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, doing 3 to 4 deals, now you're doing on average 20 to 25 transactions. This year the goal is 40 transactions. Am I correct?
Right. So I want to do 40, which is going to equal my first 2 years, right? In 1 year.
Combined. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I want to know, what was the difference beyond hanging out with top producers and people, with coaching and whatnot? What did you do differently from 3 to 4 deals to go to 20 deals?
I think it's mindset.
Mindset, guys. Okay.
Mindset.
What did you do differently in your mindset then?
So for me, it's important to, so when things are going well, it's easy to have a good mindset, right? Deals are coming in, everything is great, but it's when, the days that are challenging, that are hard, like, are you going to have that same mindset, right? Like, John, you were making 50 calls for, years and years, right? I'm sure it wasn't easy for, every day, but you had that mindset and you were consistent. You kept going and look at where you are now, right? So it's about having that mindset on the easy days and the hard days.
Yeah. So yes, I called 50 contacts every single day for 5 years straight, and I did it when I didn't have the mindset. I did it when I had the mindset. Like you said,
right.
When things are going well, it's easy. It's easy to show up. I just had a subject removal yesterday or something like that. You're like, I can wake up at 4:30 a.m. I am pumped. It's when you have no deals for like a couple months, you're like, oh, that's where you need your mindset. So what is your mindset routine?
So what helps me with my mindset routine is you got to keep moving, right? So for me, that's working out in the morning, having a consistent routine every morning that allows me to be in that mindset to create more energy and to keep moving forward. So, waking up in the morning, I wake up at 5, I go to the gym, I do my meditation, I do my affirmations, and I do my gratitude and my journaling in the morning.
The miracle morning.
Exactly, the miracle morning. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I learned a lot from that book, but I don't do it exactly in that order. You kind of mix it up to what your schedule is like and to what ultimately works for you. So that's been a game changer as well, having a consistent routine.
I would say if you do nothing from the miracle morning, the one thing that I would absolutely recommend that agents do is exercising. Would you agree with that?
100%, because we're meant to move, right? You see a baby, they start to crawl and they start to walk, right? We're meant to move. And the more you move, the more energy you have, right? So that, and then to do real estate at a high level, you need high energy. You need a lot of energy.
Yes. So you got to move. Because everything is energy. If you want to attract more business is also energy. Talk a little bit more about energy, because you wrote in the bio, you said keeping a high energy was crucial in building your business. Talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so with energy, I believe, working out, having that mindset allows me to keep my energy at a high level. So what's important about this energy is you can have, all the positive energy, but if you don't protect it, it's going to be taken away. Like from external factors, right? Like
Wow.
if you be driving and then if something bothers you, all that energy that you kind of put into work, now it's gone. And then you're like, fuck, you know what, like, I have a bad day. So it's protecting the energy is important.
Wow. Okay. So protecting your energy throughout the day. How do you manage your energy throughout the day? Because obviously we do one workout in the morning. You're like, oh, you feel pumped. But
Right.
how about throughout the day?
So what helps me with that is perspective.
Mm.
Because I mean, John, like, we're in such a, we're in a position where, income, we can make unlimited income, right? What we do, we're so grateful, like just being here right now with all this technology that we have available, that's, we're healthy, we can work out, that, it's all perspective.
Yeah, I'm really truly blessed because I was just talking to Simone this morning and she said that she heard somewhere some agents complaining that they're tired.
Right.
Right. They're stressed out. Like, really, how tired are you? Are you outside in the rain digging a ditch? Are you holding a slow down sign? Like that's like real work. Like what we do, so cushy. We just make calls and we are in our home.
Right.
How comfortable can that be and make unlimited income? So perspective.
Yes.
That's huge. That's huge.
Perspective. So I saw this TikTok video, and then the guy, he says, he has a friend, he doesn't work, he reads 2 books a week, he has sex 2 times a day, but he complains that he's in prison. Right? Perspective.
It's all about perspective, guys.
It's all about perspective.
So talk a little bit about that then, like gratitude. What do you think gratitude does for you in your business?
It's, it puts you in a position where you appreciate everything that you have. And when you're in that, state of gratitude, that's when the universe gives you more. Because you have to appreciate what you have. If you're like, you know what, I don't like this, I don't have enough, then you're telling the universe you don't have enough and you're not going to get more.
Wow. The more of what you think comes, the more you focus on it, the more it comes. So if you're resisting something, it will persist.
Yes.
Like, I don't want this situation right now. It'll just magnify everything.
That's what you get. That's what you're declaring that, right? You're saying that. That's what you're going to get. So
perspective, surrounding yourself with great people, gratitude. Is that how you remain so calm and even keel? Because every time I see you, you're never super emotional.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think that's huge as a salesperson. Talk a little bit about that. Not like my mentor always told me, keep your emotions between the lines and keep the lines real close. That's crucial for being a salesperson, especially in real estate. When you get a deal falls apart, you get a listing canceled, right? So how do you stay even keel?
So for me, it's just I think it's mindset is number one, and your clients, they feed off your energy, right? So if you get too down when you don't win an offer, or you get too excited over something, if they're leaning towards you for advice, right? Yes. You're the expert, we're the advisor. So if they sense that you're calm, we got this, they're gonna feel that confidence from you.
Oh, this is crucial. I want to talk a little bit more about this one here, because we just went through a crazy market in the last 6 months, and a lot of agents come to me and they're like, we just lost out, and there were 20 other offers, we lost out. Right. And the market's crazy, and he's telling the agents are telling and conversing with the clients, the market's crazy. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, you do not ever want to tell your clients that. Right. We are the calming force in the storm. And if you are emotional, that they feed off of you, just like you said. So please be calm, guys. Don't say the market's crazy. The market is the way it is. If you want to state the way it is, it's okay. There's this amount of inventory and there's this amount of buyers. That means that the market, yes, is competitive, and we will be going against 20 other offers. But don't say, oh my God, isn't that crazy? No, you do not want to do that. Right. So let's talk about clients. 85% of your business comes from your database.
Right.
How have you been able to cultivate that relationship so that it's like a gift that keeps on coming?
Yeah, so for me, it's providing consistent value.
Say more about that.
So what I
What's
mean is, so
consistent
like,
value?
I think, as agents, there's so many different agents out there. Like in the low, like there's like 14,000, over 14,000 in the greater Vancouver.
Yes, sir.
So, doing a transaction is easy, right? You can, buy or sell real estate. But now for me, I want to help my clients. People are now making a lot of equity from their property. They are, people investing in crypto and Bitcoin, like the stock market, they're making a lot of money. So for me, it's providing value. Like, hey, you know what? We have this money, like I'm going to help you build more wealth. Right. So
love that.
Creating, and then for me, I want to be able to, instead of just invest in, BC, so now we're looking outside of, cross-border even, right? So different opportunities. So when you provide this value, they're the biggest advocates for me, right? So now they're referring their family and friends.
That's awesome. So, 85%, obviously you provide a lot of value, great customer service. What is your method of reaching out to them? Or do you even get on the phone and do prospecting?
Yeah, so it's calling them.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, it's calling them. Yeah, call or text, but it's always keeping in touch. And I learned that from you, because before I didn't keep in contact with my clients, but 4 times a year at least, right? Like every quarter. Or if something happens, if there's an event, if interest rates increase, you reach out to them, right?
So again, that's providing value, because that's a market update that they might not have heard yet. Because when it comes out on the news, sometimes it's already late. The market update that they send out that comes on the news, it's already 2 weeks late. So we have to be like in real time giving them value. So giving value and keeping in touch with the clients. What else do you do to create that customer experience and have them come back over and over and over?
Is, I do meet them for, coffee or lunch, and having that kind of personal experience. So I still kind of old school, where I like to kind of meet them here and there. So that is what I enjoy doing as well. And it's been working.
That's awesome. So guys, whoever it was, I think it was Gogo, never eat lunch alone.
Right.
Never eat lunch alone. Go out there and network, go out there and build that relationship with your past clients, because they will take care. If you take care of them, they will take care of you, right? Tenfold. So, what's next for you? Right now, you are top producer with EXP. Would you think about building a team? Or what's it look like 5-10 years down the road?
Yeah, that's a good question, John. So, building a team, it is something that, I'm thinking about. But for me right now, it's kind of with my clients, and the investment portion is to create the strategic relationships with other agents within EXP in different cities and countries.
Wow.
So I think with EXP Realty, eventually, coming into Vietnam, I think that there's huge opportunity as well for that.
Wow. So investments and building a worldwide organization, especially because you're from Vietnam. Are you born and raised there?
No, I was born and raised in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now
and then here.
And then we came to Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wow. I didn't know that. So but you want to build an organization, starting with Vietnam, and then build investments all over the world.
So just have that value, that wealth with my clients. So some of my clients, we may invest together, right? So it's more than just the transaction. We do a lot of things together, build wealth together.
That's amazing. Build wealth together with your clients, and not just clients. They're not just clients now. You don't make money off of them. You're making money with them, and you're building together. That's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah, that's amazing, man. So with regards to building, Any goals on agent attraction and building revenue share?
So that portion haven't really attracted on that, like haven't really figured that part out, but I'm always trying to attract more clients. And now, I do have, some new agents that I'm supporting and coming in. So it's starting to kind of come together now. And for me, do I want all the agents coming in at once? Of course, right? But I also understand, the right agents will be attracted to me.
That's right. Because you're all about energy. So you get that portion right there.
Yeah.
Van, why are you doing this, all of this? And you work so hard. What's your why? So
my why is family, right? So I shared with you the news, so we're expecting the little one, right? So that is the why. That's the new why now.
That's the new why.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can change, right? So when
you
start real estate, you may have your why, but now for me, with the little boy, on the way in a few months, that's going to be that's my life event, right? Because
yes,
one of the themes I noticed with your guests is something happened to them, either $80,000 in debt, divorce. Like, I don't want to get divorced, right? Like something happened.
Yeah.
So for me, it just happens to be during my real estate career.
That's awesome. And well, first of all, big congratulations.
Yes,
a big life event, usually gets people to be very motivated in real estate. And I specifically remember when you wanted to go full-time, when you first joined EXP, your fire was, and you remember that this conversation, you're like, John, I want to go full-time. And
yeah, I remember calling you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So back then it was like, okay, I want to go full-time. That's my fire. Right. And then now it's a life event.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that drives you forward on a daily basis beyond that?
It's just being better. It's to be consistent, being better every day and helping my clients, providing value, being a better partner, being a better, husband, just being better. That keeps me going, right? And being around everybody else, like with our group, like that is also very motivating as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing is, it's always about the journey, not the destination. In fact, there is no destination. So Aaron Novello always tells me, you know what, it's an infinite game. It's an infinite game. The finite game is, making the 40 deals this year.
Yeah.
Right. The finite game is, having a baby boy. Right. The infinite game is becoming better every single day. And that's the journey that we're all on. I know you take care of yourself. You do, you go exercise, you have some hobbies. Like, how do you stay balanced within all this craziness?
So, one thing I mentioned is, so it's important to always be moving because it creates energy, but it's also very important to understand the importance of still not moving as well. So like meditation, right? To take that moment to connect with yourself and just listen to your body, right? So my first year in real estate, I was waking up at 4:44 for every day.
Right.
And I was able to do it because I had the energy. I really wanted to help my clients. Like that kept me going. Yeah. But towards the end of the year, I noticed I was getting tired. Right. So basically what happened was, so now I take my days where I sleep in for a day or two because that's my way of being balanced and having that energy to continue going on. Yeah.
And I think, you were telling me that, who am I trying to keep up with? You know what I mean? Waking up at 4:45, 4:30, who cares? Right. And one of these days, just hey, you know what? If I feel like sleeping, asleep.
Right.
And that's okay. That's great advice, by the way. It's just, you know what? Letting go.
Yeah.
Letting go, and it's okay. Right. Jack says, you can tell. What do you mean by I can tell he's not Chinese? It's interesting.
Oh,
444. Oh, okay. Nick, got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's how you stay balanced. You know, with your clients, you're providing massive value. You are growing with your clients. You're investing with them, and you want to ultimately build a worldwide organization, starting with Vietnam, you know,
right.
going back to Asia.
Yeah.
So then, if you had, let's say, an agent that you're attracting to EXP, brand new, what two pieces of advice would you give them to help them get started the right way?
Is to, you know, find someone, if there's an agent that is an EXP that, you know what, like he's doing deals or he's doing something that you want to do, reach out to that agent. But my advice is to always keep moving forward. So what I mean by that is you got to keep always, so it's better to, whether you're growing fast or slow, you want to keep moving forward, because you rather move slowly in the right direction than move quickly and go backwards.
Oh, wow. That's really profound, and it's so simple, right? But people sometimes stay stagnant. So that's really great advice. See what other people are doing that's doing more than you. Follow them, ask them questions, get some mentorship, and never stop moving forward. I mean, even if you know, whatever TikTok that I watched, it was like, if you can't run, walk, right? And if you can't walk, crawl. Like, but by all means, keep moving forward. And that's what I see you do. And man, like when I'm just interviewing now, like I think whatever you said in the past half an hour, it's like you've taken everything I said and learned it and implemented into your life. That's what it means to be coachable. And so thank you for listening to what I've been telling the group.
No, thank you for providing so much value, right? So this is, this is how it kind of all snowballed. And you just got to keep moving forward, exercise. And one of the things I started to do, and I think this is super easy to help with your health, is lemon water every morning.
Oh, lemon water. Okay.
Lemon water every morning.
Cleanse
your body. Is going to help with your skin. You're just going to feel better, right? So just consistently drink lemon water.
That's awesome. I'm going to take that advice, man. Thank you, Van, for today, all that you shared. And it's an honor to be partnering with you. How do we send you referrals? And if an agent wants to join your group, how would they do that? So
on Instagram, I'm at Van Real Estate. Or you can call or text me at 604-349-7888. I'll put it in the chat here. So, I mean, you can look up Van Pham. There's only one Van Pham realtor, so I'm easy to find. I'm surprised there's only one Van Pham realtor, but Van Real Estate, it's already listed on here. If you want to put your number into the chat box here. Van, you are amazing. Again, it's an honor to be a partner with you. Thank you for everything. Yes, thank you, John. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. All the best, guys. Make it a great day.